Anti-vax protesters have taken the disgraceful step of swarming the Shrine of Remembrance. Heavily armed police surrounded the mob, moving in with rubber bullets and tear gas, continuing Melbourne's dismal week of violence. Crime reporter Lana Murphy.
On the steps of our most sacred site, a battle of beliefs ending with open fire.
Throwing stuff now, and okay, they're shooting. They're now shooting.
The pilgrimage to consecrated land pitting protesters against police. The tense standoff erupting, spreading mayhem through the streets. Canisters and rubber bullets dispersed the crowd that held the Shrine of Remembrance hostage for more than 4 hours.
Push us to the city! They're still coming through.
Before they ran riot through the CBD. Draped in flags and professing patriotism, up to 1,000 men and women occupied the St Kilda Road landmark from 1 p.m, making odes to themselves.
The same freedoms that our grandparents died and fought and died for. That's all we're here for. We're here to fight for something. Yeah, we're here to fight for freedom of rights, anti-vax. We want our jobs back. We don't want the mandate.
They ran riot near the Eternal Flame, taunting police who were initially outnumbered. But the riot squad eventually closed ranks, surrounding them from all sides. Demonstrators were determined to hold their ground.
This is unbelievable. Here's the disrespect from the police, ready to shoot at people.
Stick together!
The digger would not be responded to by that. We're actually fighting for the same thing that our forefathers fought for, freedom of choice.
But not even veterans on their side could see the sense.
Can you just respect the shrine? Can you stand down from there, please? Like, really?
This is the most un-Australian thing I've ever seen. And to behave in a manner like this at this place and to dishonour what generations of us have done to protect our country is unacceptable.
We are not here to cause trouble. We're here to take back the freedoms that were earned for us.
Their actions drawing the ire from the highest office.
None of us are above the law. And it's important that at a time like this, I know it is difficult when there are lockdown restrictions that have been put in place.
It capped off a morning of mayhem with police chasing protesters armed with rocks across the city. The group of around 100 at times splintering, prompting a game of catch me if you can at the hands of specialist police.
Look over here, they're going into oncoming traffic. Every other car on the road has been forced to move over as police try and get a grip on this group of protesters that is just continually growing.
Entire intersections were brought to a standstill as walls of officers tried to rein in the crowd, far from the smooth plan of attack laid out by the Chief Commissioner.
This protest can't be allowed to occur again.
Victoria Police maintained it would change tactics today and use every weapon available to them. Some activists were shot by rubber bullets and left with welts.
Absolutely disgusted.
But it failed to quell the red-hot fury present in this rapidly growing group. In a bid to disarm the tech-savvy crowd, aircraft, including the news helicopter, were grounded after the Civil Aviation Safety Authority granted a request from Victoria Police.
Look, at the end of the day, there has to be an endpoint to something like this. But let's hope that common sense prevails. Let's hope that maybe perhaps once, for the first time in a few days, we see some common sense and some clear thinking from this group that have been acting really like sheep.
But the chance said it all. These people will be back, the top brass confirming it's not a crowd of angry tradesmen, instead mostly freedom marchers who have seen at every protest this year. Lana Murphy,